Good evening and welcome to another Cadre stream. And a first time chatter. Hi, Alex Shendy. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me. I'm just about to get started on the second test of Cadre, the game that's not yet released but is being beta tested. So we'll see if we can find any bugs this week. I've already found a few bugs. I've had beta testers find them for me as well. So this game is slightly different to last week, but luckily, good time of day, whatever the time of day is. Last week I played 2 missions, and because the file formats haven't changed for the scores of the game, I still have those scores. So let's go straight into the next mission. And it's letting us choose, because I must have set that to gathering last week. Normally I just leave this on random mission, which I think, just to make sure I don't play the same mission twice, I will just view the scores, see what missions we haven't done. The easy level this is, so assassination, hostage, retrieval and gathering. So let's set this to, we'll go down in order now, I think. Go new game, set it to assassination. And I will keep the default team, or it's not the default team actually, it looks like I changed it. It's one of each, but normally medic comes first, and I think I changed it to have soldier come first. So let's see what we get here. Let's start the game. And a quick look around the level. So this is assassination, so we're finding, I'll read the blurb in the thing. In the mission window. So it's assassination. A double agent named Ashid is in possession of sensitive military data which they intend to give to our enemies. Having tracked them down to their hideout, your team must infiltrate the area, locate the target and assassinate them. You are scored on the health of your team and the speed with which you complete the mission. So, and that speed is in number of turns, not minutes and seconds, so we get plenty of time to think. So we've got a soldier, Ania, an auxiliary called Orchan, a scout called Kaffa, wielding a knife, and, oh goodness, Kaungils, the medic, who is wielding a gun. So we'll put the soldier in first and move the soldier into the middle of the room, I think is the best place, so they've got a clear shot at all of the doors into the room, just in case somebody comes in and wants to shoot at us. So everyone else will go in behind them. So the auxiliary can, I think there's more likely to be somebody coming from down there than there is from up there. So let's put the auxiliary down there, ready to shoot at whoever comes in that door. And the soldier's gun, this laser rifle, needs a range of 2 or more to fire. They can't fire at close range, so that's why the soldier's quite distant from the door. So we've got the auxiliary lined up. Let's see who's next. The scouts. The scouts, because they're the only one not wielding a gun, I think we'll put them there. And then finally the medic, who is wielding a gun, can go there with a shot at that door. And I think the medic and the auxiliary might be able to hit that door as well. So let's see what the enemy does, see if they come into this room. No, they didn't. So that leaves us with, yeah, no idea where they are still. So I think the person we're assassinating is going to be as far from the entrance as they can get, so probably in this room. Excuse me. So let's send the scout. Oh, that isn't the scout, that's the auxiliary. The scout is there. I think actually the scout might have a peek in this room. So we'll move there, creep into there, and there is nobody in that room, so we can safely go in here. So I think the scout will go there. I think we'll line up in the same formation we were in before. Let's bring the soldier out in front there with a clear view of the other 3 doors. There is every chance somebody will sneak in behind us and come through this door, but they should be dealt with by the auxiliary there and the medic there, as well as the scout who can stab at them. So there's somebody there, I can tell, because that door is open. Another sip of tea while the computer takes its turn. And still nobody dare attack us, and whoever was in that door is still there. So now I think maybe this is the room to go and scout. So let's go there, creep in there, and we can see 4 units already. Let's just have a look and see who they are. Who are we looking for again? Somebody called Ashid. That's not Ashid. None of those are Ashid. So I think what I'm going to do is try and avoid this room. Alright, do we have enough movement points to have a peek out there and then retreat? Let's see. Yes, we do. So creep there. There's nobody in this corridor that we can see. So let's move back out of the way, and then I think what I shall do is take this soldier. Just noticed they've only got heavy firearm 4, so they don't have a 100% chance of hitting or anywhere near. Yeah, 1 more step forward, and then I think if I move the medic forward, then they've got a clearer shot at that door as well as that, although they just don't have a shot at that door. Let's see how this goes. Still nobody coming to attack us. It's not been an eventful run so far, and I've been really cautious. So now it's time to throw caution to the wind, because I know there's somebody there. And I know they're going to shoot at me as soon as I move into view, because I've got no stealth on Enya. But hopefully Enya should survive. Yep, Enya survives with barely any injury. So Enya can shoot at you. Shoot at you again. This is Uzla. Now, shall I shoot a 3rd time, or shall I move? And what I'm thinking of is I might be able to move Enya further along this way, because I think that our target is down there. It's possible our target is up there as well. But yeah, I think Enya could move that way, and I'll bring somebody else in. The auxiliary is quite far away though. Let's bring the medic there, and the medic will get 1 shot in. So Oops, I just healed Enya. Okay, I'll carry on healing Enya. Oh, Enya's at full health now. So I think what I'm going to do is just fire that third shot at you. Enya's still not dead. So next, I think what I'm going to do is... I had thought about taking the auxiliary up there and checking that corridor out. But the auxiliary Occam doesn't have full armor yet. So I think what I'm going to do is go bring Occam there. And the scout Kaffa can investigate this corridor. Right, there's nobody here. So I know for a fact then that our target isn't up in this corridor, although they may be there or there. So now that the scout is there, now that the scout is there, I think I'll move them up. There. And in fact, yeah, let's move them out of the way there. Now, whoever that was, Uzla, is probably going to shoot at us again. Oh, Cowgills, the medic, shot them. And nobody else has come out to shoot at us. So I think what I'm going to do is move Enya up this way. Right, there's nobody at all in any of these corridors. That's good. And the medic... It looks like it doesn't need healing. Right, we have this scout who probably doesn't want to stay there because I'm sure somebody's going to come out here. So you go there, and I think what I'll do is Occam can move there and get a shot at anybody who comes out of that door. I'm assuming somebody is going to come out of that door because there were 4 people in there. No, they don't seem to care about the shots. It's most unusual. It kind of makes me suspicious, but I'm sure this isn't a bug because I've, the people aren't coming to investigate because, yeah, I've played this version of the game and people do come and investigate. Oh, now nobody is in here. That's interesting. So our assassin target is not here. So I'm going to move Enya down there. I'm going to move Cowgills down here as well, I think. So have a nice shot at that door just in case anybody comes in, although I don't think they are going to now. And I think what I'm going to do is have a quick look in here from this angle. So there's 6 people in here. So who do we have here? Ashid, that's the person we're after. So how many movement points, action points, do we have with Enya? Only 11, so I don't want to send Enya in just yet. So I think what I'm going to do is move Kaffa back this way. And then next turn, I will send Enya in there, all guns blazing. I'm surprised that nobody's coming up there. Oops. Yeah, I might have to change this select option. If you're already on the unit, it goes to next unit, which I did think would be convenient, but there's so often that I try and reselect a unit and it goes on to the next unit. Right, I shall just have to chance it that I don't get shot to death. That worked. Before I... Actually, no, I was going to say before I shoot, I'll heal, but no, I'll shoot first, because everybody who was going to shoot me has shot me. But with the exception of these two here. If I kill Ashid, then somebody behind Ashid might shoot me, so I think I will heal. And then shoot, shoot. And I do not have enough action points to shoot again. However, I do have up here Ockham. Oh dear, oops. Okay, that was a mistake then. So Ockham must have got shot by these behind and possibly, yeah, Endress and Eson. So yes, that was not as good an idea as I thought it was. But maybe I can send in... Oh, the medic doesn't have enough action points because the medic was healing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the scouts there. And if anybody comes through this door now to investigate what's going on here, then they'll get stabbed. That works well. So we got one kill. Now the question is, do you stab again or do you run away? Let's stab again. And you... Okay, that was also a bad idea. Right, so let's see which one of these is Ashid, because they've all moved around. Oh, I wonder if Ashid was the one that I killed in the doorway. Yeah, none of these are Ashid. So, yeah, I think Ashid is dead. Which means... that I should start getting out. I could distract some of these. Yeah, send some of them back this way. That wasn't unexpected. Oh, somebody did come to investigate. We can see the open door there. So let's send the medic in to try and heal up the scout to stop them getting killed. No, that's not going to happen. So the scout is most likely going to get killed the next turn. Right, I shall move you there. Okay, I thought I'd do more useful work than that. That is odd. You might want to refresh if you can hear me. Because I'm looking at my own stream as well, and the game is showing. Yeah, I'm looking at my own stream on Twitch. So if you give it a reset, and just in case you can't hear me, okay, you've got it right. I can get rid of what I typed. Yeah, Twitch sometimes does that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm glad you can see the game now. So yeah, you can see the disaster as well. I've got one unit down. And yeah, that was really weird that the video wasn't updating even though the sound was, so it wasn't just a buffering problem. But anyway, it's fixed now. Yeah, I've got one unit down there who is probably going to get killed next turn. I've got a dead unit under this guy, and I'm not doing very well at shooting them down here. So let's see what befalls us next turn. Okay, so as expected, that scout died. But I think if we can get our remaining units out of here, the mission will still be a success because we've killed... Oh dear. Oops. Now the question is, do I try and shoot my way out of this? Or do I run away? No, I can't run away now. Maybe I can run away. Might be able to just get around this corner. Would that be any use to me? Yes, it would, because we can go down through this room into there, assuming that there's nobody in that room. So I think I'll do that. So you can run away. You can move up there, and you can move up there. So if this unit follows me up there, I can shoot it then. If any of these come into the corridor, or this one, I can shoot them. So let's exit there. Oh, this person wandering around up to me has a knife, and they've just killed... Well, they haven't killed me, they've put me unconscious. But I think I'd better just get out with my last character, because I don't think I've got any chance of getting up to Enya and healing them before they're killed. So, yeah. Oh dear. Right. So everywhere has people in my way. So let's see if Cadre survives. Yeah, and I wouldn't have been able to save any. So I think I'll shoot again. And I think I'll back out a little, and that will cause... Let's see who this is. Oh dear, another one of those names. Fossistian. To come in there, waste a few action points before they can hit me. I should have maybe tried to use a few points on healing, but my health isn't that bad, so we'll see how this goes. Yay! Right, I can't go over them. I've got not enough action points because it takes an extra action point to go in the door. It's 2 action points to move horizontally or vertically. Plus an extra action point to get through the door, plus an action point to step over the body. So I don't quite have enough. So we'll wait for the next turn. Fingers crossed nobody else comes, at least not from the east where we're travelling. And then let's... Oh, I can heal. I can try healing. No, I can't. I don't have enough action points. Yeah, I'll just get straight out. And end turn. And that should be the end of the mission. Yep. Oh, it's defeat. Oh, so we didn't kill the other... who were they? Ashid. We didn't kill Ashid, so Ashid must have wandered off somewhere else. Maybe Ashid was one of those units in the middle room that I came face to face with. So yeah, that's a defeat. That's quite embarrassing actually to have a defeat at easy level. Because, yeah, usually it's... at easy level, generally, I don't lose any units. And I lost 3 units there and failed the mission. So I'm going to try... It took me half an hour to fail as well. I'm going to try that again. This time it's a whole different level. Oh, and some new names to learn as well. Crandiberg is the soldier. So, right, oh, the thing goes right down here. So, I'm guessing that the target, who's the target? Horizon. The target may be down there. Could be in a corridor. Could be across there. So this is going to be interesting because I can't really guess where the target is. I very much doubt they're in there because it does put the unit quite far from the entrance. But we'll make a start by bringing in Crandiberg and Fararel is the auxiliary. These names are randomly generated, so it doesn't really matter how I pronounce them because they're made up and they cease to exist once this current game is over. Oh, now the scout here is armed with a heavy firearm, a laser rifle. That's because their highest weapon skill is heavy firearm too. So they're not going to be that good with it. I think there's about a 50% chance of hitting. So I will put them... I'll put them there. They may be able to hit that door. I don't think they'll be able to hit that door, but they might be. They might be able to. They can definitely take a shot at that door. So last but not least, we have the medic who also has a gun, which is nice. So we're all in line. See if anybody comes wandering through. Right, I got away with it. So, but there's somebody there. There's definitely somebody there. So I don't need to send my scout into that room. I know that there's going to be somebody there. So I will send you... Oh, there's more people. And they all hit at me, but they all missed. So I will withdraw. And I need to withdraw further because this laser rifle isn't going to be able to hit that door. So I'm going to have to withdraw Crandiberg way up there because they're not going to be able to shoot during the computer's turn. They've only got 2 action points left. And I think what I'll do, where's the... Yeah, you're the one with the laser rifle. I will send you, although you're not very good with the laser rifle, send you there. Essamine, the medic, right? The medic doesn't want to be a frontline troop, but Farrell, the auxiliary. Actually, the medic can go behind. You don't have to have people in a square, so you can go there. So we've got the scout with the heavy gun and the auxiliary with the pistol, both having a shot at these coming through, because I think they are going to come through. Oh, excuse me. Before I end turn, let's just check these two. Right, they're both laser rifle wielding. So I think what I might want to do is send the medic there. So the medic can't be shot with those rifles because they don't shoot at close range. The medic can get one shot in at the door because the pistol can shoot at close range. And yeah, you're out of the way because you can't shoot. So let's see how this goes. So that was Horizon. So Amasti, and then I missed the third one, but I can get their name by looking there. Kesley. So, oh, Horizon. That was the person we're supposed to kill. So, right, given that this person is on our tail, I think maybe what I'll do is have a go at them. But first of all, I mean, we really want to get out of Dodge now because we've killed the person who was supposed to. So I will move Scout backwards one. Well, I've left them there, so they've still got a shot at whoever this is. Kesley. And that was probably a good idea as well, because yeah, my soldier was not particularly effective. Right, the medic, I will move there, but I won't take them out just yet. Oh, the scout still has enough action points to go there, and not quite to get in the door. You have no action points. You have 20, so Farrell can still shoot any of these doors. Okay, well, we didn't kill them, but they didn't kill us either. So I shall have another go at them. Yep, that'll do. And then let's get everybody out. Oh, that was healing. Right, you don't have enough points to get out completely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is bring... Actually, I won't bring Farrell yet. I will go there, leaving enough for one shot from Brandenburg. And Farrell, I think, will just stay there in order to still shoot. He can't shoot there, but can shoot there or there. Okay, nobody came in to shoot at us, so I think the best thing is just to get everybody out. So that went much better than the last time. Let's see what the score was. So health 100%, speed 100%, that is the best score we could get. So we killed them quite quickly. Horizon. Helped by the fact that Horizon came straight towards the start room and presented themselves for assassination, which was useful. But even if it is down to luck, I will take that. So that's the best score that you can get for assassination, so no need to try that one again. And I managed to finish that off in about 5 minutes. That was good. Yeah, each of these games takes about, I'd say, when I'm not talking about it and explaining what's going on, probably takes us about 20 minutes or so. But sometimes you get a nice quick one like this. So this time, I'll go for a hostage mission. And I think we'll stick with these people because there's a good chance the scout will have a blade. You need a blade to free a hostage. And I think the scout should have one. Occasionally, as we've seen, they don't. But let's see. There is a spare knife in the level, just in case nobody has one. So, soldier, auxiliary. Yes, the scout has a knife, and so does the medic. So if one of those two gets killed, we're still okay. Now, this isn't ideal, because there's only one square in this room that isn't next to a door. So the soldier wants to go there. New set of names to learn. Geometry, the soldier, wants to go there. But there isn't really anywhere for the others to go where they won't be in the way. So I think the two blade carriers will go there and there. and the auxiliary with the pistol will go there. That means that the soldier there won't be able to shoot there, but you can't have everything. So, oops, here it goes. Let's move in the soldier. The auxiliary. Thinan. Just realised I don't have my reading glasses on. This is why I'm having trouble reading the names. Just bear with me, and I shall put proper glasses on. That's better, Thinan. So Thinan can move there. Just because this is the first of the blade carriers, you can come there. And the medic, Kie, can go there. So it's Geometry, Thinan, Athol, and Kie. See if anybody comes to shoot at us or stab us. Yep. Okay, so we've given them a good beating. I think what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, we'll stab at you. Ah, yeah, they don't have enough action points because they're encumbered. That strength of 3 up there under the fist, that means they can carry 1 item without being encumbered. It's whatever that is, -2. They're carrying 3 already. So they're always going to be encumbered, because I could get rid of the armour, but I'm not going to get rid of the knife, and I'm not going to get rid of the medikits. So I am going to shoot them with Thinan, but I'm going to move Thinan away first because that gives a clear shot to the soldier. So that leaves us 2 shots. Okay, that's enough. Right, now before I start moving around, the hostage, like the assassin target, is going to be the furthest unit from the door, so I imagine they're going to be over there somewhere. So I'm going to advance on the corridor. Now the question is, do I do it with the scouts or do I do it with the soldier first? I think I'm going to send Athol Right, 2 units spotted, so we've got 2 enemies. Right, now I can either retreat back down the corridor or I can move backwards. Well, actually I don't have to move backwards one. I can bring Geometry. Right, if I bring Geometry there, they won't have room for a shot. Let me just see what you are. Alright, so you're one of the big guns, but Ikali didn't shoot at me, which means Ikali is probably out of action points. Ikali must be running up this corridor out of action points. So my choice is with these 2. What have you got? You've got 9. So you move back 1. You don't creep, but move there. And if Ikali continues to move up here, at least we'll get 1 stab in. That's the theory, anyway. Oh, no, don't enter. Let me just check what these 2 do. Right, you've got 4 action points. You've got 6. So this may not go well. Yeah, because neither of those 2 could shoot at whoever that was who put their head in the door, but Lindanos didn't shoot at either of us, so Lindanos must be out of action points. That's good, so we can go. Goodbye, Lindanos. Right, so we know who is or was in this corridor. Maybe those units weren't running this way. Maybe those units were running, running that way. So I'm going to do the same again with Athel. I'm going to creep there. Of course, I'm stupid. The reason that this unit didn't shoot me is because I was creeping successfully using my stealth. So there is a chance that Geometry is going to get shot here, but we'll take that chance. Oh, Ikali shot at Geometry and missed, which means Ikali is probably not very good with that laser rifle. We don't get to see what the enemy skills are, but I imagine that Ikali has a rather low heavy firearm skill. So that means I can take 2 shots, and because Ikali falls and is out of the way, that means that Anna has a chance to shoot Geometry, but cause no injury at all. So I think what I'm going to do, because Geometry is in harm's way, I'm going to move here slowly because of the encumbrance up there. And then I think what I'll do is I'll move Thynon down here. So we still have Anna there. Just out of interest, let's see if anybody's likely to come out of this room. No. So let's see what happens here. We've got a medic on hand. So again, no injury to Geometry, so there's no need even for healing. So, right, we've shot you. And I will leave Geometry there, because with 7 action points, we can shoot anybody who pops their head through here in the computer's turn. And then we'll advance the following turn. So here we go, nobody came to shoot us, so I will advance. Just 2 more, leaving me 1 shot. And the medic can go next. Then Athel's go. Athel can carry more than just the knife. Athel can carry 3 things. So Athel can have a look. Oh, I was hoping there'd be some armor there, but there isn't. So Athel is not going to get. Oops, not going to get armor from there. Oh, we spotted somebody, and I didn't even see. Ithli. But we do have some action points left to shoot Ithli. I'm half tempted to send Thynon up this way, especially because Thynon has stealth. I wonder if Thynon can come here behind. Yeah, let's give that a go. Oops. Let's give that a go. Let's creep into there. Well, 1 more unit spotted, but I have. Okay, that wasn't. It wasn't too bad. There was no injury caused. So, who is Anson? Anson is just like me. They're quite well armoured, so they're not going to be easy to beat. So, Thynon might be stuck here for a while. But that's everybody moved who can move, so let's see what happens. Haha! Ithli just popped around the corner and got shot. Right, I shall see what progress Thynon makes. Not much. So I might have to divert Geometry up there to help. I'll take the risk. Put Geometry there. And of course the medic and the scout are only knife wielding, so you can go there. I shall put Athol there in the hope that Athol can stab anybody who comes this way. Right, Thinen needs healing up. And in this pincer movement, Geometry can take 2 shots at Anson. Then can't come back there, but can come there. And Kie, right, they don't need healing. You have no action points left. Kie is slow, but has nothing better to do than move over this way. Yeah, Kie is very slow. Right, let's move Athol up there, just in case anybody comes through that door. Right, that's everybody moved as much as they can. Right, now back to the original mission of trying to get to this room to free whoever it is. Nanningen. Oops, no, I did want to. Oops, oh dear. Okay, let's move you back. Let's first of all see what you're armed with. Right, you're armed with one of those. You're, oh, quite heavily armed people here. So I'm going to move you back. You can move there. Let's try and heal as much as we can. Yes! Restore Thinen to full health. So Kie's next job is to get out of Thinen's way. Right, Thinen isn't going to be able to shoot or even get to a point where shooting is possible. So I wonder if Geometry is safest. Geometry might be safer standing there so that these two with their laser rifles cannot hurt him very much. So that's what I'm going to do. And you can move into there. And Kie cannot move there. Okay, so we downed one unit. Thinen, right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Geometry out of the way. Can Geometry shoot through all that? Yes. Oh, that's good. So Kie is going to heal Geometry as much as is possible. Oh, Kie also needs healing, I've just noticed. So Geometry, I think Geometry is going to stay there. Let's just have a quick peek out here using creep to see if anybody else is there. No, nobody's there. We'll move back there. So we're not expecting anybody to come for us. So I can do a bit more healing next turn. So one more healing there. and then heal themselves. 60%, that's better. Right, Geometry can now step out here. And I think... Oh, if we spotted, that's the one that we shot unconscious. Athel the scout. Right, Thynon. I think Thynon can stand there and shoot anybody who comes down that corridor. Athel can just go... Oh, Athel, that's right. Let's see what Abil was carrying. Right, Athel can steal this armour. Athel, that is, right. Oops. Close the inventory and move into there. And finally, Kie can move just up behind everybody. Oh, not quite up behind everybody. And then next turn, our soldier can go into that room and blast any enemies that shoot at us. So here goes Geometry. Okay, they are way too close for us to shoot that way. I could punch them, but I don't think that's going to get us anywhere. So Geometry can come back this way. Do they have armour? They've got a helmet. So Thynon can go in and have one shot at them. Athel can come this way and get ready to go into there. While Kie can come here and do some healing. Or try and fail to do some healing. Oh, excuse me. And that's it for this turn, unless... Well, you've got no action points, so you can't withdraw. Okay, that was pretty good. So Thynon... Well, wait to see what we do with Thynon, because first of all, I think it's time to try healing Geometry. Geometry can come down this way. Can Geometry hit from here? Yes. Right, that's the mission more or less done then, unless somebody sneaks upon us, because Athel can go and free Nanningen. Let's see what Nanningen can do. It's not really relevant. Oh, Nanningen can handle a heavy firearm, but I don't think anybody has got one on the way. And also, I don't think any of the enemies are still alive, although I could be wrong about this. So, right, Athel now should just get out of the way. Let's just check to see. Kie should also get out of the way. And that leaves room for Nanningen to make their way out. So somebody should scout ahead, so Nanningen can get in there. Not Athel, not Kie. Thynon. Thynon can run off ahead. Well, some way ahead. And Geometry can go down this corridor. Right, Thynon is going to go ahead, making sure that we're not going to run into an ambush. Oh, that's where the door is. Yeah, so that's as far. Is there encumbered? No, they're not encumbered. Right, Nanningen can follow Thynen. Kie can follow them slowly. Then Afal, and finally Geometry. And hopefully we should get everybody out this turn or next turn. Oh, it's going to be next turn, I think. So, lead the way, Thynen. Mould spotted, that's obviously mould on the floor there. Nanningen can get out this time. Thynen can get out. Oh, I've been creeping all this time. No wonder Thynen couldn't move very far, they were sneaking around. Kie can be last, I think. Because I don't think Kie is going to get to the door. Right, so it's next turn we're going to finish. Oops, yeah, I keep forgetting that's heal. I might have to change this. Yeah, if they need healing and you're pointing at themselves like that, then they heal. What I really want them to do when they're at the door is move out. So let's see what our score was. So health 97% because Kia didn't fully heal. Speed 33% because we took ages. So that's a score of 58%. But I believe that score is... our previous score on that mission was 0. So this score, 58%. So, and you can see our average creeping up now because we've done 4 of the 6 missions at easy level. So next we want to do a retrieval mission where you go in, you try and find a data card, you get out with it. The flavor text will tell you what the mission is, but before I go on to retrieval, I think I need another cup of tea, and we've had an hour of streaming so far, so I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen, go and get myself a quick cup of tea, take me a few minutes, and then I shall be back. So I shall see you then. I'm back, thank you for your patience, and I'm ready to start straight on with the retrieval mission. So, rebels are preparing a new attack upon us. Your team must enter their headquarters, find the data card on which the battle plans are stored, and retrieve it. You're scored upon the speed at which you complete the mission and the health of your team once the mission is over. You're not scored on actual retrieval of the card because that's just the difference between succeeding and not succeeding. Excuse me. So let's just have a look at the level. Now the card could be in any of these cabinets except possibly the one that's right in sight of the door. But it may not be in a cabinet at all. It may be in the inventory of one of the enemies. So what we'll do, the strategy is to make a beeline through here and check these cabinets as we go. I will check that one just in case, but I'm sure that I put a check in to make sure that it wasn't right in the first room in line of sight of the door. So if we're lucky, it's there and we can just be straight in and out, but we may have to make our way through here. And then if we find it's not in any of the cabinets, then it's likely in somebody's inventory. So we'll also check people's inventories as we shoot them. So soldier, oh dear, look at that name. Ickweird is the best I can make, or Ickword, best I can make of that. Yeah, the name generator's a bit hit and miss. Right, and I think Aliana, let me just check the other two units. Scout's got a knife, the medic's got a knife. Right, so I think Aliano can go there. And Alel is not just going to go there and be potentially shot. Alel is going to go up here. And if anybody comes down this way, they will get stabbed twice. Let's see, the medic is, this time the medic isn't encumbered, so they can move at full speed. And they're reasonably handy with the blade, so I think the medic can go up there and get a stab in at anybody who comes in the door. And then these two can shoot anybody who comes in that door. Sip of tea while I wait. And they punched us, so either they are unarmed or they're armed with a laser rifle. Yeah, laser rifle. So I'm glad I put these two there. Neither of them suffered any injury. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Alel aside, stab Freya to no effect at all. I may as well stab Freya with Antsos. Oh, that did something. Oh, that was good. That means that Ickword didn't have to shoot Freya at all. So Ickword can progress through here. And Ickword has stealth, so, although it's only stealth 2, it worked. Ickword managed to sneak in here without getting attacked. So who do we have in here? We have Sheriak with a pistol, Stirala with a laser rifle. Now I think, and then behind Stirala is Isti with another laser rifle. I think I'm going to retreat with Ickword. And then Aliano is going to go forward there. So Aliano can shoot with the pistol at short range. And then these two can stay up there. See if anybody comes through that door. Yes, very foolish. So I saw Shariak, that's Shariak. I think Shariak can get made unconscious. And I think I'm going to wait for whoever the third one was to come through. Oh, and then there's somebody up here as well. Who's this? Malaise. Let's finish off Malaise. Let's see if Malaise had... Right, Malaise didn't have any armour. But how about the person underneath Malaise? Freya. Freya had a helmet. I just noticed that Alel only has one skill with the blade. So that's why Alel hasn't been hitting anybody. So I think what Alel can do is take this helmet, but put away the blade and rely on unarmed combat. Right, and then Ansos is better with the blade, so Ansos can carry on as they were. So yeah, we'll need these with all of their, not all of the points. You've got 9 left, you've got 20 left. So we'll need these with what points they've got, and hopefully they will deal with whoever comes through that door. Which appears to be nobody. So I am going to move forward with Ickward and creep into that doorway. That is good. Stirala is still there, so we can shoot Stirala again, step out of the doorway. Why can't we step out of the doorway? Because we're creeping. Let's move instead and we can step out of the doorway. Then Aliano can move in. And then, oh, we can't step out of the doorway because these chairs are in the way. Right, you're a big gun, so I should actually move up to you, and then I'm too close for Stirala to shoot me. And for the first time, nobody's come through this door up here. So I think... First of all, let's check people's health. 19 out of 19, 22 out of 22. Everybody's healthy. So it's not essential that the medic move down there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Aloe through this door and into this corridor to see who is around. And we have somebody right down this corridor wielding a knife. I think what I'm going to do is leave Alal there going cooey down the corridor and bring you up in the hope that our... Oh, we're unarmed, aren't we? Yeah, what I'm hoping is that Krekerli's knife skill is poor. I'll also move Ansos into the doorway. And then if Krekerli gets all the way here, we can punch them and stab them and generally do them harm. Yes, end turn. And I will remember this time to check that cabinet. Here comes Krekerli for punishments. Ha! That worked. So Aliano can move to the side and then get 3. Oh, we don't need 3 shots. But I leave Aliano there with their 6 points. We'll move equad here, and this time I shall remember to inventory this. No, there is no data card in there. But while I am doing this, I will also inventory here. Nope, they don't have it either. Let's check these two. Nope. No, so none of those had the data card. And in the same way, I'm going to step over this body and then up there. No, you didn't have the data card. Medic can move here. We've got two people to check here. No, nobody had any data cards, at least of the people who came to attack us so far. So we'll carry on trying to make our way to this room to check these cabinets. And you have enough action points for 2 shots. You have enough for 1 shot. So let's see what happens now. One thing we don't see now is during the computer's turn, it used to show you the names and wielded items of each enemy, even though you couldn't see them. I've taken that out. That was something that Laser Squad used to do. And I just adopted it because I thought it was good. It showed something going on during the computer's turn. But it did give you information that you wouldn't know otherwise. So one of the beta testers pointed this out, so I decided, okay, I'll take that out. Right, my scouts I think will move first. I'll be careful when I come near this corner. Right, there is nobody down that corridor. This is why I moved the scout. There might be somebody in that square. But if there's somebody in that square, we're only talking 1 person, maybe 2 if there's somebody there. The important thing is my soldier is in no danger from anybody who might have been there. We've got 17 movement points left, so I think what I'll do is I'll move there and there. That way we are, I mean, there's nobody going to be sneaking behind us, but we can see all 3 ways around that corridor. Move Aliano up there. Now, what do I do with you? Because Alel is vulnerable there. Anybody who pops in that door can shoot them. Anybody who comes around that corner can shoot them. Anybody who comes down here can shoot them. So, oops. So I think Alel is going to move, not creep, but move there. And if anybody comes out of that door, we've got 6 points left to stab them with. If people come around here, they're going to have to get close up and maybe get stabbed. So the other one who is vulnerable is Ansos. And I think what Ansos is going to do is come back through this way and follow the 2 bigger units up this way. That was uneventful, so let's move Equad there, and again take advantage of stealth to creep in this door. There doesn't appear to be anybody here, but there could be somebody hiding in these 2 corners, so I'm going to creep in. And no, that was completely unnecessary, there was nobody there. So I will move there first. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Move there. What's in here? Oh, there's a medikit, but there's no cards. So where is the card? Are there any more cabinets? No, there are no more cabinets. So either I've failed to search somebody, or perhaps there is a card in there, and I've just gone right past it. I'm going to check that now. Oops. No, there wasn't a card in there. I didn't think there should be a card in there. I'm just going to check these two again, just in case I missed them. I don't think I missed them. Yeah, there's no card there. So, Ansos ends up exactly where they were. I'm sure I checked that body as well. Yes, I did. So there's nobody there. So there must be somebody up here hiding in these rooms, cowering with the data card. So let's start sending people up there. Who was spotted there? Oh, it was these. I'm sure I checked, yeah, I checked those bodies when I had the scout and the medic up there. So let's see if you've got any movement points left. You have. So you can start moving out this way. Right, before I move the soldier up, I will take Allel and I will creep up there. Aha, who are you? You have a big gun. How impressive. So I'm going to try creeping again. I'm going to try stabbing. Yeah, they punched me. They're no good at punching by the look of it. Now that they've wasted all of their time punching me, I'll go up there and shoot them. But because they've got a big nasty laser rifle, I'm going to back out of here. Right, we've got the medic here who also is only armed with a blade. So before I move them in, right, I shall stand soldier behind there. Right, you've got 1 point, which isn't enough to do anything with. And you can just carry on moving through here and join the others. So Gamba keeps wasting time punching Allel. Allel can punch Gamba. Yeah, Gamba's fully armed, I think, so there's not much chance of doing much damage to them with fists and pea shooters. I think what Gamba needs is Ikwa to come here, and didn't necessarily have to kill them, but that's what ended up happening. Let me just see if I've got, yeah, I have points left enough to see. They don't have the card either. That's interesting. So there must be one more person in this room or in this corridor cowering in fright. So let's see who you are. Right, you don't have action points left. You have action points left. I'm just going to huddle you behind them. And then the next turn, I think what I'm going to do is send my scout into that tiny room. So move, move, creep. Move, move, creep. Right, this is very confusing because there is a card somewhere. Not in your inventory. I wonder if I've just been blind and not seen it. Just double check. Yep, no card there. not going to put this down to a bug. I just think I haven't seen it. Did I check that corridor? No. Right, so I'll leave you there to shoot 3 times at Emeth. So Emeth has been cowering in that corridor, I assume with the card, all of this time. Right, while I am having points left, let me just check. And I think what I'm going to do is move you up here. Heal Ickwood as much as I can. Oh, excuse me. And Alel, I honestly don't think Alel is needed any longer, so Alel can start heading for the exits. That was easy, single shot from Aliano. So Ickwood checks Aliano, and there it is. Let's transfer you across there. I don't think this is necessary, but I'll unequip it because you need 2 hands to use a laser rifle. But I very much suspect everybody else is dead or unconscious. And then everybody can get out. So starting with Alel. Just remind myself where the door is. Right, it's down there. I'll go with Aliano next. Ansos can go next. Ansos can go out this way. Try not to have the units getting in each other's way. Finally, Ickwood can go out of this door. Where is everybody? Right, there we go. And starting with Aliano. Is Aliano trying to heal themselves? No, they just don't have enough action points to get out the door. Ansos can go there. In fact, Ansos can just get behind there because that gives a bit more room for Ickwood. And final turn. Move you out. Move you out. Finally, move out Ickwood with the card. And end turn. Yay, victory! 93% health. Only 38% speed. This is one of the things I really should be paying attention to as I test. Is things like, have I set the parameters for victory as well as they could be? Because I don't feel like I was particularly slow in that. I was slow, I wasn't expecting 100%. I think for this mission it's 5 turns is your 100% score. And it is sometimes possible, but yeah, I get the feeling that I should put that score up a bit because, like in that instance, if the card was in the cabinets, I think in this mission I might have scored about 65%, something like that. But I had to more or less check every unit. I checked every cabinet, it was there, because of course it was on that unit. And that unit happened to be the last one that I saw. So maybe it's just an unlucky score. But it's the first score that I've made in this mission, so that's 60%. So we've got half an hour left. So the new game can be gathering. This one is gather as many cards as you can and then get out. And you have to decide, when you're doing this, you have to decide, do I think I've got enough cards? Do I think there are a lot more somewhere? Because obviously you're trying to get the best time. You're trying to preserve your units from harm. So there's a time when you think, it's not worth me. You know, maybe there's one little room at the end with no cabinets in, and you think, is it worth going to see if there's a unit in there with one card on them? Or should I just get out with what I've got? So there is a bit of a decision to be made there. So I'm just, in this massive room, I'm just going to bring my, oh, that's a nice name, Rokenden. I'm going to bring my units into a square like this, a defensive format. Right, Sherry isn't going to be any use tucked in behind these, so I shall revise what I said, maybe. Let me just check what the medic's got. The medic's got a knife as well. So I think what I'll do is I'll bring the scouts in, put them by that door, and the medic I will cower behind these, because the medic is not that good with the blades. But if anybody comes in and shoots these two, the medic's there to heal them. And it's a big room, so there's quite a chance that somebody on patrol will just wander in. Like that. Except that they shot Deuce, the medic. Because this pillar is presumably... This pillar might be in the way of... Who is this? Core. Let's see if I can shoot Core from here. Yes. So Core maybe just chose to shoot at the defenseless medic. So I've got very few action points here, so I think what I will do, let's check Core. Sorry, not Core, Deuce. Deuce took no injury. So let's just use Sherry to check. Ah, there's somebody here. Let's see who it is. Oh, there's two people. There's a Caesar with one of those nasty big guns, but not any armour. And there's Brandy with one of those nasty big guns with some armour. So Sherry can move back here. I think these two units, although you've got not enough action points. Isleonoth, that's another nice name, Isleonoth, doesn't have enough action points to shoot, but Rockenden does have enough action points to shoot. So I think I'll leave everybody where they are and wait for somebody coming through that door where my scout is, whose name I've briefly forgotten. Okay, so somebody came through that door instead. And whoever was in that door has now moved, but not this way, so I suspect they're moving that way, into that room. I maybe don't need to suspect, I can maybe have a look. Okay, so whoever's in there has either moved up that way or moved down that way, which is also possible. I am wondering if I can be cheeky, stab you, I'm thinking, shall I stab again? It's going to cost me 7 points. Yes, I think what I do is stab them again. And then move. no, that's when I look at the angle from that door. I think even with Sherry there, both of these two, Islenorth and Rockenden, can both shoot that door. So we'll see if they come through that door. I provoked them. I put my head around the door and stabbed them. So yes. Oh, I wasn't expecting another one to come through though. So let's shoot them. Right, now Sherry can look through these bodies and loot. So we'll look at the top one first. There is nothing of interest in there. Ananton. There isn't a data card, but we'll take the armour just for some extra protection. Ooh, and I think Sherry needs to come back and get healed as well. So we'll close this, and then Sherry, who's got luckily plenty of action points left, can move there. And Deuce can heal. Is Deuce encumbered? Deuce is encumbered. They've got 4 strength, meaning they can carry 2 items, and they're carrying 3. So Deuce is taking extra movement points to do various actions. Right, so let's see what you've got. You've just fired, so you're short of action points. I think we need to go over there and look at those bodies, and I will do that with Rockenden and leave... No. Oh, no, I did that correctly, yeah. And leave Islenorth to shoot anybody who comes through the door. Right, Rockenden can carry 5 items. And there are 2 data cards, meaning 5 items. I will check though and see, oh no, there's only 1 body there. I should have realised that. So, close, because it didn't give me a menu to say whose body I should be looking at. I haven't yet checked whoever that is down there. Right, I can't get down there now, but I can get there. I also didn't check this cabinet. So you can stay there to fire at anybody who comes in here or possibly in here. I'm not sure if you can. I think, oh yes, you can shoot there. So let's end the turn. And nobody did come, so Sherry can have a look on you, and there's another data card. And Sherry has enough movement points, action points I mean, to go there and check the cabinets. Grab that. Oh, no. Grab that. And that is as much as Sherry can carry. But I think what Sherry needs to do is have a look in this room. I have a feeling that maybe everybody who was going to come and shoot us in that room has done. But let's have a look. Creep in there. No, there is somebody there, and I lack the action points to retreat. So let's see who we have here. We have Char with a knife. We have Arath with one of those guns. So I think what's going to happen is Deuce will have to come here in the hope of healing Sherry next turn. If Sherry's got all those data cards, we don't want to lose Sherry. That would be a pain. And yeah, Arnoff is not much use there, to be honest. I think Arnold needs to at least move across there. Maybe there, and is then... If Sherry does get killed and people start coming out, then Arnold is in a good place to shoot them, or to shoot anybody coming there. And also Arnold can see... Yes, Arnold can still see that door as well. So Arnold is covering everyone. Right, Sherry survived all that, which is good. So Deuce can retreat slightly. Sherry can move there. In fact, I think Deuce can move another step back, and Sherry can do likewise. And then Deuce has enough points to heal Sherry twice. Oh, that's good. Back to full health. That's wonderful. I will leave Arnold there. I wonder if I want to risk sending Rokenden down this way. I don't think I do, to be honest, because Rokenden is already carrying all the items that they can without being encumbered. And all I'm going to do is risk them getting shot as they go down here without any support. So I think everybody can just stay here. That works very well. So you're carrying everything you can, but because you're right next to these people, I can check them for data cards. So Arath has none. That's fine. So that means I'm not wasting time bringing Arnoth down here to look at them. But we still have this this cabinet to look at. So let's just creep, just in case there's anybody else. No, there isn't. There was just the 2 units. Right, there is a data card here. And I don't believe Deuce has... No, Deuce is already carrying too much. So... Yeah, this is awkward because we've got 1 unit. You've only got 8 strength. So that only allows you to carry 6 things. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Sherry take that, even though Sherry is now going to be encumbered. Just for the time being. And then Arnoth can start wandering down here. Right, Arnoth can look in there. There's nobody there. I'm not going to have Arnoth go down here yet, though. And I am going to send Rokenden. It's not worth sending Rokenden all the way down to that cabinet at the other end of the building that had the medikit in there. I'm just taking a big risk, but I'm going to leave Rokenden there. Actually, no, I'm going to move 1 more step in, just in case anybody comes out of these doors, but that's unlikely now. And then Deuce has all of their points left. Let me just remind myself, what's your state of health? You're in full health. So Deuce can afford to wander down this way. Then if Arnoth gets shot, Deuce is on hand to heal them. Let me just check Rokenden's health. Yep, Rokenden's at full health. I'm not expecting anybody to come up and shoot us at the moment. At least not until we start making some noise. So you pop your head in there. I'll try creeping, but at stealth 1 it's not very likely. And no. We've got somebody there. Garterges. Right, so we do not have the points to do anything other than just retreat into this. Let's retreat there. And then Deuce can move into here and be ready to heal and to stab. And also, Rokenden can actually move in here and be ready to shoot when Cadre just comes through this door. I think Sherry now should head for the exit. It was Brandy. It was Brandy. Not sure who Brandy was, but there's nobody alive and active. Oh, Brandy was. Yeah, that wasn't Brandy. I'm not sure who Brandy was. Right, everybody is ready. Yeah, that. Oh, Dane. Dane stepped into the door. And Dane is dead. Right, let's have a look at what's in their inventories. Dane doesn't have a card. Cadre just doesn't have a card. And the only person who can carry anything without getting encumbered is Ionoth. Oh goodness. So there's all sorts of people in here. We have you with a pistol, Bran, Insus with a pistol, so they're not going to do much to Ionoth. I think Ionoth wants to step... Oh. I was going to step back twice. I can still step back twice, but I can't shoot. Oh, that's a pain. Rokenden has already moved this turn. Or shot at people or done whatever. So I think what I'm going to have to do is send Deuce back in. And Sherry might as well go out there. I can always bring Sherry back in. Okay, so you are Bran. Now I've got the points to move back and shoot. Deuce is just going to heal. There we are. And Deuce doesn't have the points to stab because it takes Deuce 7 points to stab. But Rokenden can come in here and stand there. Hopefully, I will shoot them even though they're dead. Yeah. Rokenden. Oh, now I've just wasted enough points that Rokenden can no longer shoot anybody who comes in the door. So, end the turn. I think there were only 2 units in there though. Okay. Maybe that unit was hiding there. Right, Deuce wants to heal themselves. Oh, they're not that injured actually. But let's heal themselves anyway. And they did that without taking any movement points. So we'll use Rokenden to just pop in and check if there are any cards in there. And there are. And I'll over-encumber Rokenden for now, and Rokandun can also check Insas and Bran. Right, I think that's all of the data cards and all of the people. So everyone else can start heading out. Yeah, there's a possibility there's somebody hiding in there, but I don't think so. I think they would have come out and said hello by now. So you can go there. You're already out, the scout, that is. So right, you can't go that way because you're encumbered. You can go that way though, and you have 2 action points with which you can go inventory, take one of those cards so that Rokandun's no longer encumbered. Oops, close, thank you. And I don't expect anybody else to come back and shoot at us now. I think everybody's dead or unconscious. So, yeah, but just in case, I will unequip that. Right, because you're closest to the door, you can go out first. Then you with the 2 cards. Am I still creeping? No, I'm moving, that's fine. So then you can bring up the rear. And hopefully one last turn can finish this. Select, move out. There we are. And oh, you were creeping, but we still managed to get you out anyway. End the turn. Right, health 100%, nice. Cards 100%, also nice. Speed 76%. So yeah, I thought we might have taken a couple of extra turns around there. And overall is 95%, which is pretty good. It's weighted, that 95% isn't the mean average of those 3. But the weighting is towards the number of cards you collected. So let's see what that gives us. 95%, that's an average of 78% overall. So I think it's time, not this time, oh, we've got 10 minutes left. So we might start a mission, but I think it's time to go on to the fair level now. The only reason I might not have done so is to get those 2 lowest scores up, the hostage and retrieval scores. But 78% as an average score is fair. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to up to fair level. I'm going to put this back to random. And I think I might actually move all these to random. Or, as a compromise, we'll set Unit 1 to a soldier, so we always have somebody with the heavy laser rifle. And set 1 unit to medic, so we always have a medic, and then these 2 can be chosen at random. So let's start a new mission. An assassination mission again. And we have a soldier, Lysaran. Oh, we've got a medic called Ake. That's an apt name for a medic. Another medic called Thani. And of course, the last one is the medic that we chose. This is the risk of random units. But we'll go with it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. It's also quite an awkward layout of this first room. What have I just done here? I've moved the medic there. That's not what I meant to do. But that's fine. The medic can move down there. Oh, that's one move too many, but they're out of the way. That's fine. So Lisa, our only ranged combat unit, can move up there. So that those two doors are in sight. Oops. Ake can move up there. In fact, Ake can move over there. And finally, Fanny, that's with a th, not f, can move there. So they're all within range of the doors. See if anybody comes through. Yes. Style shot just so. Now in fair mode, although you can't see because you never see the enemy's stats or skills, the enemies have more skill in their chosen weapon and things. They've basically got 9 skill points. In easy mode, they had 6 skill points spread throughout all the skills. They in fair mode, they have 9 skill points, so they're not quite as good as your units. And in hard mode, they've got 12 skill points, which make them as good as your units. So with in fair mode, you can imagine that they've got 3 or 4 points on their weapon. Well, they were easily taken care of. Question is, do they have anything useful? I need to check the name of the person I'm trying to kill as well. So that's Ragliera. Because if we shoot them, we want to know when we've killed them. So you have a helmet, and Jussari can carry a helmet. So we will have that, please. Now we can use, it's a heavy firearm we can use, not a light firearm. Pistol is light firearm, and the rifle is heavy firearm. So that is no use to Jussari. I just noticed that Jussari isn't that good with a blade. So one thing to check, does anybody have stealth? Nobody has stealth, so nobody is capable of peeking into an adjacent room. So that's also going to be a challenge. Right, nobody else is poking the nose into this room, which makes me think there's nobody in here. I'm taking a risk, but I'm going to peek in there. There is somebody. They obviously just didn't want to get involved, and I don't blame them. But what I'm going to do is move Jussari straight back out again and bring in Glycerin. There we go, that's sorted then. I don't think there's anything in these cabinets that would be at all useful because we've got 3 medics, each with a medikit, so if there's a medikit in there, we don't care. And there might be a knife in there, and we also don't care. So that is it for that turn. Right, let's check these 2 medics. Right, neither of them are fully armoured, so I think what I'm going to have to do is just send Glycerin. Ah, there is somebody there. I wonder if they're coming this way to investigate the noise. Just in case they are, I'm going to move Lycerin back there and see if they come through this door into this room. Yes. Oh, we had this door open as well. So somebody's coming in here to look at what's happened around here. Whoever was in that door is still in that door. So I think I should go there. Yeah, I expected to get shot, but I've got 2 medics standing behind me. So let's shoot you twice. I can retreat, I think. And you, Fanny, should heal, 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 heal. I've just noticed there's no noise if you get a full heal. That little thud noise is the noise I use for healing. Now, we'll check you. You have no points left, so you can't shoot at whoever comes in that door. So I will move Egg down here. So we have 2 units armed with knives to stab whoever comes through that door. And yeah, you're out of action for this turn anyway. The only disadvantage of what I've just done is that if anybody comes in this door, neither of these 2 has action points left to shoot them. And whoever was in that door didn't come through here to check what was going on. So the question is, do I send the soldier in there? I think, no, I'm going to send... Ooh, you are injured. I think what I'll do is I'll use you to heal you. That leaves you with all of your action points intact and at full health to peek in there. Although it's not so much peeking because we didn't use stealth. Right, now this unit only has a knife, which is why they didn't shoot me. Brambis. Gissery doesn't really have enough action points to do anything useful. We can get over there, we might have enough action points to just stab once. And I don't think that's going to be useful, so you can move back there. And this, we're relying heavily on Lycerin because they are our only ranged unit. Oops, that's not what I meant. Attack that. And attack again. That leaves us no points for retreating, which is unfortunate. It's about time... Oh no, Thani only has 4 strength, so if I armour Thani, they're going to be encumbered. But also, because they're unarmoured, if Thani peeks through there and there's somebody waiting for them, they're vulnerable to being shot or stabbed to death. So I'm going to end the turn there. Let that unit that I just shot at come and take a stab at me. I wasn't expecting that. So I think what I'm going to do is retreat Lycerin. Lycerin can still shoot at that square, and then these 2 guys can stab. And they're both going to come. I think one will come in and get killed, and then the other one, yeah, will come in and get rendered unconscious. And I forgot to check the names of all of these to see if any of them was Waglieras. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the inventory. Right, none of them was Wagliera. just for no reason. We'll open that. I don't have a cancel on that unit list menu. I think this means that this room is now empty of live units. I will leave, not you, I won't leave Egg, I will leave Jussery there because Jussery is fully armoured. So if anybody comes in that door and shoots them, they've got a good chance of survival. Now it's time for me to start looking for this Wagliera in these rooms up here. Probably in one of these rooms, unless they've decided to start moving around. So it really is awkward having units without ranged combat. I think what I'm going to do is just check and see which of these have any decent shooting skill. Egg has light firearm, so I think what I'm going to do is move Gissery in there. Yeah, I think I'm going to drop the blade and take a light firearm. So let's check this gang. I'm sure Act was a knife person, so we'll check Stard first. Oh, lovely. So Stard, we'll give them the knife because they're not going to wake up, and we'll take their gun. Now we have 2 units that can fire at range, which is going to make this go a lot more quickly. So Gissery can move there. They're going to be without enough points to stab anybody now, but they're out of the way. And Egg can move into here and shoot anybody who comes through there. And finally, Fanny can just move in there behind the soldier, whose name I've temporarily forgotten. Lycerin, that's who they are, Lycerin, yes. Right, now I'm going to send... You know, you don't have enough strength to wear a helmet without problems, but we'll rely on your armour to check this. So there's nobody in that corridor. That's nice. We'll move Lycerin up here. Okay, so there's somebody punching. If I just move Lycerin back out here, then when... Oh, Viso's got nasty gun. But I'm at full health, so maybe I'll be okay. And I've got a medic behind me. And who is their friend? Frelison has a pistol. So let's end the turn with these units where they are. Okay, so Lycerin got a shot in. That was good. Lycerin is slightly injured, so Fanny can heal. There we are. And Lycerin can render Aviso unconscious. That's good. That other unit's going to come out and take some pot shots. So I think what I'm going to do is move Egg up a little and Gissery behind them. What's Gissery going to do? Oh, Gissery can be an extra healer. So if it gets shot and made unconscious, which is unlikely with endurance of 9, but if they do, then Gissery is right there behind them. Yeah, medics take a lot of shooting to be unconscious because there's a rule of 2 6-sided dice against endurance. And only if the dice are more than endurance, or I think more than and equal to endurance, does the unit fall unconscious. Yeah, Thani's got 11, but Lysaron is only 3, so as soon as Lysaron gets shot and reduced to less than half health, Lysaron will most likely fall unconscious. So let's see what happens next. We'll have that one unit shooting Lysaron. Got 1 shot through. Did 1 point of damage. There we go, they're dead. So that was Frelisson. So none of these were Wagliera. Although I can't remember what the first one was called. No. So let's move forward. Let's just check. Right, none of them were Wagliera. So that's fine. Let's bring up one at random and close. I think I'm going to step forward into there. Right, we've got enough points left to fire once if somebody comes in. So medic with knife is going to just go in behind. Egg, the medic with the gun, is going to advance just to there. So we've got 2 shots for anybody coming through those doors. And here we have nobody coming to shoot at us, so Lysaron. I think we need to get Lysaron forward. Ah, there's somebody there. So Lysaron can go forward and stand on this chair and have the points to do something there. You can go behind Lysaron like usual. Right, I don't feel confident sending Ake into that room right now because whoever's in that door could shoot them dead. So we will leave. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just move Ake up 1 square. So Ake now has a clear shot to either that door or that one. And I must remember when it flashes names by me to look out for Wagliera. Right, whoever's in that doorway is staying put. So there's Anachoi and Enala. Who's the most dangerous? Well, they're both about the same. But yeah, Anachoi is easy to take down because they're less well armoured. But if I do take them down, there could be somebody behind waiting to come in. So I think I am going to shoot Enala. That was a good choice. And I will also bring Fanny up here to heal. There we are. And now that Anachoi has probably used up all of their points, all of their action points, I can move Ake into this doorway and shoot them. Now Ake only has light fire armor 2, so it's approximately 50-50 whether they hit or not. And just sorry, he's going to move up there to just make sure that nobody comes through that door and shoots Ake in the back. And I'll try shooting at Ake this time. Because Ake, being a medic, can heal themselves. Right, we'll move you into this room. We'll move you up behind. Is there any healing to be done? Oh, there's no healing to be done. Yeah, Ake can fail to heal himself. That's interesting. I get a lot more failures than I expect with these skill levels. So I think, oh, that's twice in a row. There's a 1 in 36 chance of failure, or there should be. So I'm going to do, bear with me, I'm going to write myself a quick note and say log skill rolls. And I'm going to save this as stream bugs. Yes, overwrite, because I know that the stream bugs I logged last time weren't actually bugs. So we'll leave that there, and I shall remember to do this. So I think for the next beta version, I want to log the skill rules, because I think there's something wrong with the skill rules. If you've got a 35 out of 36 chance of success, and yes, there's a chance that you miss that twice, but it's a very small chance. I suspect that somewhere in my code where I should have a less than or equal to, I've actually got less than. But anyway, we finally managed to heal. So let's just see where we were. Right, you were ready to shoot anybody else that comes in that door. You're ready to shoot. You're ready to stab. So let's see what happens next. Right, Lisa wants to shoot a few more times. That was a chi. Right, now I'm going to leave Lisa in there to shoot the next person who comes through the door. Let's just check the layout of this level, right? These are two separate routes. They don't link. So at some point, I'm going to have to send a strong ranged unit through this door. I suspect we've maybe seen the end. I mean, there could have been loads of units packed in there, but I suspect that maybe we've seen the last of the units coming out of there. There were more units than I expected. So I think, yeah, I'll still leave everybody there. I'll just give them one more turn to send more people out at me. And they didn't. So I'm going to guess that this corridor and room are empty. And so what I'm going to do, this is not a strong ranged unit. So I'm going to move you back. In fact, I will move you back a little more. I'm going to move you back a little more. And then I'm going to move Lisa on over here. And I think just in case, I will put Fanny there, just in case anybody does come through. They'll get stabbed. And then next turn, I will rush into that room with Lisa and anyone else. So here goes. Okay, that was an anticlimax. There was nobody there at all. Because it's perfectly possible that the target is in that room and is deciding to stay there. Alright, Lisa can go there, and then next turn put her head through the door. I'm going to send Gissery in behind them, but what I think I'm going to do is send Egg. Okay, I'll take a risk. I won't be able to shoot anybody in this corridor, but I will be able to see who's in the corridor. And I think I shall just advance as far as I can here. Right, now Lisa and Will. There we go, there's Wagliera. Fire once. Fire twice. Didn't do anything. Retreat. And then we will move Gissery up there because Lisarin can't shoot anymore this turn, or in the computer's turn, because Liserin's got, whoops, oh, I don't want to do that again. But I can't either, right, they're at full health. I healed by accident when what I meant was to select and check the hit points. Yeah, 0 hit points. Gissery has 8 hit points. So Gissery can have 1 stab against Wagliera. Sadly, Wagliera has a pistol, so it can shoot either of these two. Right, there's no purpose to these guys going up there anymore, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to retreat Thani back down to the entrance. And Ake is going to move, because Ake has a gun, which might be useful. Ake is going to go into this room. Let's see if everyone survives. Yep, everybody survived. Right, Lisarin can't shoot from there. Right, there's going to be some delicate choreography here. Just so he moves out of the way. Lisarin does that and moves out of the way. And then Ake will have a go. Nope, that didn't achieve anything. Gissery. There's a chance that Gissery will be sacrificed now. Did I move you this turn? No, I did not. So I think you can just carry on moving out, because I don't think a knife-wielding medic is going to be much use in that fight up there, unless everybody else dies. Okay, so Gissery survived that. Quite well, actually. So I think I'm going to move Gissery aside. Lisarin can take a few more shots. Now, I'll be clever about this. If I shoot a fully armoured enemy with a pistol, there's very little chance of causing damage. However, if Gissery takes the armour off, Gissery is encumbered now, so I think what Gissery is going to do is drop these on the ground. Oops. And Gissery still has enough points to stab. Okay, that's it. That's all. But missed. Right, Ake, remember, only has about a 50% chance of hitting with this firearm. Missed. Fatally shot, brilliant. Mission accomplished. Once we're out. Right, you have 2 points left, that's enough to move there. You have 5 points left, so you can move out there. You have 20 points left, so you can get out there. I think it's just a sprint for the exit now. I don't think there's any other units that are going to cause us any problems. We'll move you first. You're faster, so you can move first. Where is that other one? Oh, you're already that far down, so I think that you can just move through this corridor. And you can follow. I think we're going to get a low score for time on this, but a high score for unit health. I think 100% for unit health. Gissery, I think, should heal themselves. There we are. And then just we can move down the corridor. Oh, we're nearly done. I don't think we'll get them all out next turn, but turn after definitely. Yeah, one more turn. And Gissery should be out. See how well we did. Health 100%, speed 20%, that was pathetic. For overall 52%. So I think you get 5 turns for an assassination, and that took me 25. But that's a score. It's the first score on the fair level. So given what the time is, I'm going to leave it at that. And I am going to get ready to raid. And there happens to be online, let me just check who's online. Krychek's online. I may be butchering his name because it's Polish, but I think that's Krychek. Krychek commentator. He likes to do tactical combat games. And he's currently doing XCOM Enemy Unknown. I think that's the original XCOM. No, it's not. It says, oh, this is weird. He's got 2 different descriptions. So I think maybe he's changed his game at some point and Twitch hasn't updated everything. But he's either playing XCOM Enemy Unknown, which is the original XCOM, or he's playing XCOM Enemy Within, which is a 2013 sequel. But whichever one it is, we're going to go and say hello to him. So I will just load up the stream while I'm there. It should be on silent, so you shouldn't get noise. Yeah, he's playing the 2013 game. This is definitely not the original 1994 Enemy Unknown. So bear with me. I shall go to the end screen and raid. So anybody who's still watching, I'd appreciate it if you hang around until we go and see Krychek. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next week.